froze. I knew for a fact that I was alone in the apartment. I always lock the door. Always. The footsteps stopped right in front of it. Only a thin door stood between us and the people. I didn't breathe. My phone glowed in my hand. 2:17 a.m. Then, the door handle slowly moved down. No sound, no effort, as if the door had never been locked at all. I don't remember how I ended up in the bathroom. I came to, sitting in the empty tub, a towel clenched between my teeth, so I wouldn't scream. My heart was pounding so loudly, I was sure he could hear it. A whisper came from the hallway. Now, very close. You didn't hide before. I covered my ears, but the voice was inside my head. The footsteps moved on, toward the bedroom. I heard the bed creak, as if someone calmly sat down, confident, patient. Then came the sound that almost made me vomit. A click. It was my alarm clock, the one I set every night. And in my own voice, he said, "Now it's my turn to go out." At 2:17, silence. I woke up in the morning, in my bed. Everything was in its place. The door was locked. No signs of anyone else. I decided to leave. I packed my things and stepped out of the apartment. For the first time in a week, during the day, the concierge looked at me and went pale. "I'm sorry," she whispered, "but you died 3 years ago." She showed me the residence's log, my photo, my name, the same newspaper article. And tonight, for the first time, I will step into the hallway at exactly 2:17 a.m.
At night, I stood in the hallway for the first time. The lights flickered, as if the building didn't recognize me. The clock on my phone glowed. It was 2:16 a.m. My door was behind me. Across the hall, the other door slowly opened. The apartment was empty, dark, and silent. And yet I felt it. Someone was already there. At 2:17, I stepped forward. The hallway stretched longer than it should. The walls felt closer. Breathing, not mine, touched my neck. Then I saw it. At the end of the corridor was my door, but I was already outside. Someone was standing in front of it. He looked exactly like me. Pale skin, sunken cheeks, and eyes wide open. He smiled in a way I never do, and whispered, "I know you're not sleeping." I tried to scream, but my body kept walking. Toward him, toward the door, toward the peephole. And suddenly, I understood. There was never a neighbor. There was only a schedule. One of us stays inside. One of us goes out at 2:17. Tonight, it's not my turn to watch.
I don't remember crossing the line. One moment I was moving, and the next I was still, standing behind the door. My door. The hallway was silent now. No flickering lights, no footsteps. Just me and the peephole. I leaned closer without meaning to. On the other side was a room. My room. And inside it, someone was breathing. Slow, calm, alive. The clock on the wall ticked softly. It was 2:18 a.m. Too late. A thought settled in my mind, heavy and certain. He would sleep tonight. He would wake up believing this life was his, and I would stand here every night, waiting until the next 2:17. And maybe one night, you will look through the peephole and realize that I am already looking back.